Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen.
Go home.
And y'all, I have been wanting to experiment with this recipe for quite a while. I thought of it, and it's called air fryer air fryer buffalo chicken poppers. And I wanted to do this for Johnny Small Pepper, and then I come up with a different dish for him for his signature dish.
Yeah, what we're about to do would be like sweet candy to him.
And for everybody that doesn't know, I love buffalo chicken wings, buffalo chicken pizza, buffalo chicken. I love it. It's one of my all-time favorites. And when I was trying to think up the dish for Johnny, I came up with the buffalo chicken popper. And then I got to thinking, what can I do to up that recipe? And I decided to make it a air fryer buffalo chicken popper wrap.
And since we got that new smaller air fryer,
Yeah, this will be this is inauguration on the new air fryer. Our other one went kaput. This is the new one I got. It's similar, not the same, a little bit smaller. So this is my first run with it. And I will see
how long it lasts.
Yeah. But when I say air fryer jalapeno popper wraps, I'm wrapping them in egg roll wrappers, y'all. So we're going to see what we can get out of this. And if I have any filling left, I'll just wrap that in some egg roll wrappers.
And folks, trust us, we got some good jalapenos.
Oh,
we got them from a Mexican grocery store.
Delray Farms.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. They good.
Yeah, they're very potent.
We cut the ends off of them. You could definitely tell it was a jalapeno because you could smell it.
First thing I'm gonna tell you about is this is my buffalo sauce that I make, my homemade buffalo sauce. And what I did is I took 2 tablespoons of butter and melted it. I took 1/4 cup of hot sauce, a 1/2 tablespoon of sriracha sauce, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and I used a 1/2 teaspoon of PTR. That is optional. You do not have to use Piggy's to rub, but that's what I used. And I put the hot sauce, the sriracha sauce, cayenne pepper, and PTR into my blender, and put it, which my blender does not have emulsify, so I put liquefy on mine. And I started pouring the melted butter into it to let it emulsify together. So that's for the buffalo sauce that I need. Okay. Now the ingredients for my poppers themselves. I have 8 jalapenos, which I have seeded and cut the ends off of. You can see what we've done there. We've seeded those and some of the bigger ones. Okay. I have 4 ounces of cream cheese, a 1/2 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. I have a 1/2 cup of bacon crumbles. And what I did was I took the bacon and Piggy cut it up and diced it up for me. And I just cooked it all, and then I measured out a 1/2 cup.
It was so thin, she was having a hard time getting them separated. So she said, heck with it, cut it up.
That's what I did. 1 chicken breast, boneless, skinless, cooked and shredded. I baked mine. You can bake it, grill it, fry it, whatever you want to do to it. Or if you want to use rotisserie chicken, we used roughly 1 full chicken breast. It was about, 3/4 of a chicken breast? Because that's a big chicken breast. And then salt and pepper to taste. And then, of course, my egg roll wrappers. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cream cheese in my mixing bowl here. Let's pick that.
Gimme.
Giddy. And I'm going to take, and that they're softened enough that I can just take a fork and mix that together. See, blend it. I'll put my cheese in there. And we all know that jalapeno poppers, you got to have cream cheese, cheddar cheese, and bacon. And jalapenos, of course, to make a jalapeno popper.
All about the flavors.
It's all about the flavors. And that's what this is about for me, is the flavors of the jalapeno popper and the buffalo chicken. Just trying to mix all that right there together. Now, I told Piggy, I said, I'll probably have a little bit of this filling left because it all ain't going to fit in them peppers, I don't think. So any filling that I have left, I'm just going to make buffalo chicken wraps.
So we'll have wraps with jalapenos and we'll have wraps without.
And for those of y'all that don't like jalapenos, don't like peppers, period, you can make this without the peppers. You know, you just put it in the wrap.
That's it.
Okay. Next, I'm going to put my chicken in here. Now, I salt and peppered this chicken when I cooked it. But I am going to add just a touch of salt. Not a lot, because that bacon is salty. And
Pork is salty.
yeah. Well, if it's done right, it is. If you don't salt pork, it'll mess you up. But bacon and ham tend to be salty. Next, I'm going to pour this buffalo sauce in here. And it's been sitting for a little bit, so it might be a little bit thick. Oh, yeah, that was good, y'all. And I did taste this, and oh, man, it's got an excellent flavor.
It does.
I had Piggy test it for me, because Piggy likes my buffalo sauces. And this one right here is looking really good. And it tastes really good. All right, Piggy, there you go. I got you some dishes there.
Got me a whole bunch of them, though.
And I also have a small bowl of water there, y'all, for my egg roll wrappers when I wrap them up. Oh, man, yeah. That's blended really good. That cream cheese was good and soft. I don't know if y'all can see that. That looks good, y'all, right there.
I can smell that.
Does it not smell good, Piggy?
It smells awesome.
I've got kitty cats wanting in, and they ain't getting in, so they're just going to be knocking at the door for a while, and I apologize for that.
They know the drill with the kitties.
Yeah. Well, if you're new, we have 8 cats and a puppy dog.
And the puppy dog thinks he's a cat.
Yeah, he's been around them for, oh my goodness, we got him in 2015, his rescue, so he's been around them a good
He was
8
around
years.
cats before them, too.
Yeah, he's been around cats since he was just a baby. So, all right. I'm going to keep the big tablespoon right there. Now what I'm going to do, pull this over here. Now, y'all, I've only got 8 peppers. I figured 8 would be enough, 4 for Piggy, 4 for me. But I think there's about 16 to 18 wrappers in here. So what I'm going to do.
I know more what we can eat at a time. That's plenty.
Oh, yeah. I got my little brush here for my water.
Sad thing about Charlie, though, our dog,
Yeah.
is that he has been around cats so much and acts like them so much, he keeps sniffing their butts looking for that peculiar smell. He can't never find it. But now when he's around a female dog and they get interested in him and come around him, he skitters over to us like,
it's like, oh, make them go away. Make them go away.
because he just don't think that's right. Not knowing that that's exactly where he needs to be looking.
All right, y'all. Fingers, 4 spoons, and forks. This right here is not going in there. So, at least I know my hands are clean. Take a little bit of that out of there.
Like I keep saying, you ain't got no kitties I'm scared of. I've been sharing them with you for 10 years.
Now, I bought some of the smaller jalapenos. If you like jalapenos, you can buy the larger ones, or, you can cut these in half. It's entirely up to you. This is just how I'm making them. Okay. Got that one. I'm going to put these right here back in the... Let me grab some of these peppers. I've got one of these peppers here. It's small. I had to cut it in half, or cut it just to get the seeds out of it. Push this stuff down in here. I'll tell you what, you see what I'm doing here? I'm going to fill all these right here, and then I'll be back to roll.
We're back.
All right, I've got all the pepper stuff. And y'all, I'm just going to flat out tell you. I had one little bitty pepper that I had sliced to get the seeds out. I should have done all of them that way. That was the last one I did, and that was the easiest one to fill. It really was.
Well, yeah, because you got that slit in it. It opens right up.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and I'm going to put this there, fold the side in, like that, and roll this. And these may or may not be big depending on the size of the pepper.
Well, if that's a small one.
That's the smallest one.
Like I said, if that's the small one,
yeah,
the rest of them going to look a lot bigger because they 2 or 3 times the diameter of that one. That's all right.
I think this one was probably one of the biggest ones right here.
Have all that gooey, cheesy goodness.
And y'all, I'm going to tell you, I did taste that to make sure it had the seasoning I wanted in it. And I had Piggy taste it.
Oh.
And I'm just going to flat out tell you, that's got a really good flavor to it.
Yeah, she said she did that just to make sure. And I told her, I said, I ain't got no doubts.
It turned out really good.
I had a small sample taste of the sauce. So, and it was awesome. I knew it was going to be good.
And I still have enough water in that brush where I can just roll this up and that'll seal down on there.
Gonna mess up that pretty new mesh rack.
Yeah. I've been meaning to make these for a little while. I was going to make them, and I didn't have any egg roll wrappers. And I looked, and my peppers had gone bad. Wasn't time to make them then, so I got all new yesterday at the grocery store. I should say at the grocery stores.
That was just yesterday, wasn't it?
It was. And I decided to go ahead and use my peppers and stuff.
Folks, I tell you what, we got all our shopping for the month done yesterday. And a lot of that is because she has rediscovered that Delray Farms, and we're going to be getting a lot of our groceries from there because, she likes to do a lot of Mexican cuisine.
I like to use a lot of Mexican ingredients, is what it is.
Yeah.
And not just the Mexican, but the meats themselves.
The flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah, which means we ain't got to go up to UGO up in the other town. We can get our meats there. That makes 3 stores in a row that we can hit.
Yeah, and Delray Farms opens at 8 o'clock in the morning.
So we do our morning thing. We can go straight to that over there and get started.
Go there, and from there go to Save-A-Lot, and then backtrack just a little bit and go to Aldi because they don't open until 9. And by the time we got Delray Farms and Save-A-Lot done yesterday, it was a little after 9. And a
lot of times we're just getting started at 9.
Right, yeah.
So it saved us money. It saved us time.
And, I was well pleased.
So, as they say, time is money.
Yeah, I bought a little over 4 pounds of hamburger meat at $2.98 a pound, y'all. And I was well pleased with that. Got 6 dozen eggs at 99 cents a dozen. They were on sale. And yes, I said 99 cents. And
buddy.
Where I normally buy my eggs.
They were what, $2.99?
No, they were $2.26.
$2.26.
So I saved $1.27 a dozen on my eggs, which
don't know how long that'll last, but hey, get it while you can.
Yeah. Well, we even figured out, even if I bought the 18 count, it was only $2 and something for the 18 count, and it was cheaper than buying the 2.5 dozen, the flat. But anyway, I would have come out cheaper buying them there.
Right.
All right. Now, I've got these. I'm fixing to put them in the air fryer. And while these are air fried, I'm going to make up these other egg rolls with just the filling in them. So I'm going to let me spread these out just a little bit more. And you'll notice, no, I'm not spraying these. One reason, I'm almost out of spray. Another, I just want to see how they do without the spray. Now I gotta figure out how this little thing goes in. This
Time
one
to
here is,
experiment with a new little air fryer.
yes. Okay, I've got it set at 400 degrees. I'm putting it on air fry. And Piggy, if you will set me a timer over there for 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
Yep.
Let's see.
Now this may have a built-in timer. I don't know. My other one did.
Ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
It is going.
My other one had a built-in timer and counted down. This one, I don't know. It's got the different settings here. It's got the temperature, and it's got my toast thing here. So we'll see what it does. And I'm going to start working on these right here and see how many I can get made.
Even zoomed in like that. I can't make it out.
Yeah. Well, it says warm, air fry, broil, bake, and pizza. Though, what kind of pizza you would put in there, unless it's maybe them little bitty homemade mini pizzas.
One of them personal pizzas.
It would have to be something that small. But I've got a pizza setting on my big oven, so I don't need that. So as I said, I'm fixing to go ahead and put these.
And according to what it boasts, it will hold 2 16-inch pizzas.
And it will if you have both racks in there.
Yeah. Don't know if it'll cook them the same, but
It will take a little extra time to cook them. I've already figured that out. But I know it will hold a 16-inch pizza because I bought a 16-inch pizza and it filled it, but it held it.
right.
Okay. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here, and then we'll take a break.
You're gonna be able to get quite a few of them.
Yeah, I'll get at least 4, 5, 6, something like that. Smash that a little bit flat, put that over there.
All right, you said something about taking a little break.
Yeah, I'm
Or
sure
did
I'm
you?
doing here, and then we'll take a little break until these others come out, and I can put these in the oven.
Okie dokie.
All right, we're back. I wound up cooking the poppers, the jalapeno poppers, for a little over 10 minutes because they were getting really brown. And I went ahead and took them out to let them cool a little bit, and I put just the buffalo chicken poppers in the wraps in, and I cooked them for 10 minutes, or roughly 10 minutes. And that's just what they look like. This is the jalapeno on my left and the buffalo chicken on the right. And I figured we'll taste these and see what they taste like.
Done got your picture.
Done got my picture. All right, I'm going to try the jalapeno popper first. And y'all, it looks good. And it's hot.
It squished out on you.
Let's push it out. I'm going to say my name. That's good. I think if I make them again, I'll probably deep fry them like you would a wonton or like you would an egg roll. For some reason, in the air fryer, they just don't. They're a little chewy. The wrappers are a little chewy from the air fryer.
That might not have cooked long enough.
Yeah, they cook long enough. They're good and crunchy.
Well, when I get some of it, I'll let you know my thoughts.
That's good.
On that, I have no doubt.
I was concerned if the peppers were going to get done. They did. Nice soft consistency to the peppers. Really good. All right.
Now it's time for the plain Jane. And folks, that chicken got shredded, fine shredded.
Mm-hmm.
And we did the 2-fork method. And for just $49.95 plus shipping and handling, I can set you up with your own 2-fork shredding system.
Or if you really want to do it quick, just throw it in a food processor if you have one.
Hey, hold up now. I'm trying to do a little swindle here.
I'll tell you right now, y'all, those peppers are hot. Those were good jalapenos. I got a bite on my tongue, a bite on my lips. So I got the heat. Now let's try these. Now, these just come out of the oven.
So they're hotter.
From the oven hotter, not spicy hot.
Right.
Oh yeah. What fuck? Charlie's wanting to bite, y'all. He can get a bite.
No, I don't think he'd like it too much.
Hush. Hush.
Squish it out on you again.
Mm-hmm. I definitely my family them. Like I said, probably deep fry. Don't get me wrong, they're good out of the air fryer. Doesn't have all that excess grease that would be in them if you deep fry them.
Right, so it'd be good for folks that need to lay off the grease.
Right. But they are a little trick because, like I said, I think it's the egg roll wrappers. I really do. Because everything else turned out great.
Well, like I said, when I get to it, I'll let you know my thoughts.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm going to wait till we're done.
Oh, okay.
You can address it later, maybe, you know.
That's hot.
That way, if you revisit it later on down the road, you can tell what I thought of it. I have no doubt it's going to be good. I done tasted the innards.
Well, yeah. This is my air fryer buffalo chicken poppers. And I'll tell you in just a second if I put jalapeno on there. Nope, I call it air fryer buffalo chicken poppers. And I'm going to let this be the buffalo chicken poppers. This is going to be the buffalo chicken jalapeno poppers. So it's going to be both of them on there.
One with pepper, one without.
That's it. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, you know. Only this time, sometimes you feel like a pepper, and sometimes you don't.
I can't wait to start doing some that involve some of them peppers I saw down there at Del Rey.
Yeah.
You know, like those ones I showed you?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You talking about some heat. Them things put off some heat. You know, they're those little red peppers like you find in a cup of ramen noodles. It makes it real hot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd like that.
Well, y'all, hope y'all have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Share it out. Leave a comment.
If you didn't, put a thumbs down. We don't care.
Bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my fork?